Aries? This is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys do enjoy this, then give me a like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And also, if you're new to my channel, on this channel I combine universal law of assumption, consciousness, manifesting with the tarot and the channeling to look into your situation with a specific person, the person on your mind, the dynamic, and actually help you to shift your focus, your awareness, and tweak it or manifest it differently should you wish to. So if that is your bag, then you can stick with me. I also have a course on manifesting, conscious manifesting, because we're manifesting anyway, guys. It's called Shifted. The link is in the description box of the video if you want to learn more about the law, the fundamentals, and also the embodiment and the practices to get you into your God state, have the most pristine self-concept, and how that would also apply when it comes to manifesting a specific person, shifting your dynamics in your love life, or whatever it is, okay? So check it out if you want to. So Aries, we're going to do a check-in, the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? How do you feel about them, and a projected potential? Now, I say projected potential because universal law of assumption, all potentials exist in the moment, okay? Creation is finished. My tarot readings are checking points into one version of you, your specific person, and the connection that you, Aries, have manifested, selected, are manifesting and selecting out of the infinite available right now. Everyone is you pushed out. Your desires are meant for you, so you can have anyone or any version of anyone that you wish to. If you would like to manifest this differently, circumstances, conditions, etc. don't matter. It just requires a shift in your state of consciousness, the version of Aries that you're being, your identity, and a reselection through your dominant thoughts and assumptions. So let's get into it. The person on your mind, Aries, ooh, King of Cups. They feel a lot of affection for you. And the Emperor card, that's a serious energy. And the Wheel of Fortune. So they seem to be wanting to maybe accelerate things, shift things in a positive direction. They feel fortunate. They feel like it's destined, the Fool. They want to take a leap towards you. Let's check it out, Aries. I mean, that all looks pretty good. Emperor card, I mean, that's like really bossing up, taking control, wanting to build a structure. King of Wands, okay, lots of attraction, lots of chemistry. Ace of Wands, just as I said that, wow, fire energy. And I saw the Emperor card. Well, that is your energy, Aries, but it's like lots of fire going on here. Passion, chemistry. Okay, the Hermit card. So this person's been in some level of introspection, but with that Emperor card and the Fool, I feel like it's like they're sort of feeling very amped up now to have a new phase and take control of matters and actually like initiate movement. I mean, movement more towards structure and maybe something more serious. With the Fool card, maybe some of you, there's been travel, or maybe that's why there's a sense of kind of isolation in this check-in, or there has been in the recent perceived past. But looks like jumping onto a new cycle, that's pretty serious. Now, Emperor card also, because I always trust what I channel, could be about work and career and stuff. So, but it's an upright Emperor I saw. So serious energy, could be dealing with a person that owns a business, boss figure. I mean, that could be the focus in your connection, like career, etc. There could have been travel for career. But the Hermit card, so that could be the isolation, but now it's like passion, chemistry, revival, but in a serious way. Yeah, so guys, I've been going on and on and on about the Emperor, Empress, Aries. What's an Emperor and an Empress? That's a match, okay? So this is husband, wife, mother, father figure, or it's a divine pair. It's a yin and a yang kind of a thing, and that's growth and expansion. This might be like, you know, wanting to come together, and this is a leadership role, taking the lead as well, King of Wands, to grow and expand the connection, to nurture the connection. There's that Wheel of Fortune, guys. Oh my gosh, I think this is the best reading of the lot so far. Not that, guys, any of the readings, if you're cross-watching, if anything ever shows up that you don't prefer, I teach you how to tweak it. But this is really, really nice anyway. So we've got the Hierophant card. So in terms of how this person's feeling, that they're quite serious. They're wanting something serious. Already pointed that out. And what's the Hierophant card? Marriage, long-term commitments, traditional values. Let's see what this Hermit card's all about. King of Pentacles. They've been in introspection. Fool card, thinking about taking that leap of faith towards you for that serious long-term commitment. I mean, King of Pentacles, that isolation, I already told you, it might have been a lot to do with career and building something for, you know, the future or money-related matters. So far, so good. And then the Strength card, feeling quite confident. Confident financially, confident to take the leap. Lots of major arcana here though, as well. So quite high level spiritual energy, okay? And then the Page of Cups, which is an offer. So it seems to be a serious offer coming through, passion, chemistry, lots of fire, wanting to grow, expand, commit to the situation. This is about children as well, Page of Cups. So maybe this is about, you know, thinking about serious stuff, you know? Let's see. Yeah, Queen of Cups, guys. And I think I saw the King of Cups before. So this is like a match, you know. Oh my gosh, guys, as I said, that this is a match. Emperor card. So Emperor and Empress. Exactly what I said. So they're feeling a lot of love for you, Aries. They seem to be wanting to, if you've had any kind of, I don't think this is isolation, like pull back, bad, like pull back because you had a fight or anything like that. I think that this person's just been in introspection, thinking about things. Also, there could have been a sense of being alone because of literally like travel, distance, something like that. And now they're feeling very confident about the future. I mean, that's really nice, Aries. I mean, no complaints so far. Tell me a little bit more. Okay, the Sun. Not one reversal card and not one card that has any kind of a unpreferable meaning. We will look at what you want, but we've got the Sun card, joy and happiness. And then we've got the Temperance card. Okay, so this could be someone that you have known a long time, Temperance card, and there might have been a heavy focus on career and maybe, you know, needing to boss up, needing to work on finances, etc. But I feel like this is like the time is now for this person anyway, from their point of view. And the Sun card is like joy, happiness, and definitely wanting to clarify with you the future vision and being a match. And the Fool card, I mean, maybe for some of you now, like also if there's been isolation at all due to like work and career factors, maybe they want to take a trip with you in the sun, or they want to do a holiday or have some pleasure with you or something like that, okay? This Temperance card I don't think means it's slow from here. I just mean it might be someone that you have known a while or something like that, okay? It's also a balancing kind of a nice energy. It's a very nice sort of calm, besides like the attraction, the fire, it's quite a nice balanced sort of an energy, okay? Sagittarius, Leo, so much fire here. Aquarius, Taurus, Libra. Yes. Okay, so let's look at you, Aries, and see what you're feeling about this person, and we will get the oracle cards. The Sun! Happiness, joy. Okay, Aries, Two of Pentacles. So there has been a little bit of back and forth about maybe finances, career, or work-life balance. Okay, because the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, guys. But now it's like a positive shift. There also could be, you know, could have been a positive shift financially, you know. So now it's like, okay, ready to go for it. Let's see. Again, the Wheel of Fortune as I split the deck. So pretty nice energy. Yep, Five of Pentacles is in the reverse. So Five of Pentacles, I would say, would be if there's been any kind of isolation. And I don't think that's due to your interaction. I think that could be, like I said, because focus has been work. Or Five of Pentacles in the reverse could be like losses financially, but now coming out of that. And that could be like helping the connection. Do you know what I mean? For something more serious. Okay, yeah, there's been Hanged Man, Page of Wands in the reverse, King of Cups. See, Aries, we've got Page of Wands in the reverse, we've got King of Cups in the reverse. So for some of you, there's been a Hanged Man energy. So it has been a little bit on maybe not pause, but maybe not like accelerating the way that, you know, it seems to be that this person wants to now with this Temperance card, like a bit of this sort of slow going energy. And the Page of Wands in the reverse is definitely flirtation and chemistry. This person is not coming up just like a Page of Wands. They're coming up like a King of Wands in terms of action driven and definitely chemistry. And it's a non-shadow king. Maybe you have been feeling a little bit like this is this person can be immature or not serious, right? But like they're coming up very serious. I said that from the beginning. Now you've got King of Cups in the reverse, and then I've got a Queen of Cups. So Aries, this person does see you as a Queen of Cups. Maybe in the recent perceived past, you kind of thought this person was a little shut off emotionally, but I don't feel that this person, that's how they're seeing you. It might be that this person has been in introspection a little bit, thinking about the future and like shifting their fortune and working on that. So that could be just kind of something that you're learning to release, because the Hangman is also releasing what's not serving you, not the person, but like maybe some negative assumptions that you have, because we've got 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, 4 of Cups, Aries. So you have a little bit of this kind of, you're not sure if they're taking what you're offering them emotionally, but they seem to be very ready to take what you have to offer, and they want to offer to you. So you have to mind your assumptions, guys. Otherwise you can kind of self-sabotage. Even if a person comes in, they take a leap, they come in and make an offer, Page of Cups, you might be like, you have a rejection wound. I don't even think this is a rejection wound so much in connection to this person. I think this is a fear of disappointment, and I think this is a rejection you might have had before, like a feeling of rejection. So the Hangman is, what are you releasing? It's a spiritual card, okay? And we've got the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. So it could be that, you know, how are you feeling? Maybe you're used to disappointment, or you feel like, you know, you build foundations and then they just don't work out, or you might have felt that this person in the recent perceived past wasn't really building off what you have. Or again, financially, the issue could have been that there's been a lot of waiting to see how things play out when it comes to money and finances, and that's created a level of disappointment and not trusting that the love, you know, because a King and Queen of Cups is beautiful, but like this is like not necessarily trusting and feeling like either enough, or the, you know, feeling like this person is showing you enough love or taking what you have to offer. Yeah, see, King of Pentacles in the reverse as well. This is like, you know, this person, so we've got a King of Pentacles in the upright. At least what their intention is in this reading, because they're not robots, guys, though honestly, you can shift how they think and feel. So if you persist in going like, no, they're like this, or no, I'm not enough, or no, they don't actually love me, people can come towards you and then it can flip again. And also, if you catch yourself thinking against yourself and you just go, no, actually, of course they love me, why wouldn't they? And of course they want to be with me. If that's what you want, then you can persist and you will have like that consistent reality that reflected back. Now, I mean, maybe as this is like someone that you've known a while, maybe when you first met this person, it seemed like it was just more of a flirtation, or they weren't mature enough yet, or they weren't where they wanted to be financially, or that was the concern. But this is a very mature, stable energy. I mean, that's their intention. I mean, Aries, it might be not, maybe it's not what you want. I don't know. Okay. But they seem to be pretty good. We've got 3 of Cups, and then we've got Ace of Swords in the reverse. I mean, some of you, Aries, you might be flirting with other options. I don't know. Or this person, at least what you have experienced before, you might have felt like they weren't really opening up or being very emotionally open with you, and you might have questioned whether or not you were clear about their feelings, okay? And for some of you, you know, because maybe this hasn't been as serious to date, maybe there was a question of like whether other energies were around. I wasn't picking much of that. This is definitely an isolated energy anyway, in terms of like apart from your connection, this person doesn't have anyone else around them by the looks of things. Now, it could be that there have been other people in the mix since you've met, on your end, on their end. I also am getting that perhaps this is a person that's connected to your friend group, or you have a friendship with. You've definitely flirted, maybe gone out with this person, but it hasn't been like serious yet. So it hasn't been clear on the path forward. But Aries, if it wasn't clear, maybe you weren't clear. Okay, because things can kind of be a little bit that way, right? Let me just see. Yeah, guys, I was going to say, and now it's going to be clear because the Sun card, guys, can you see? The Sun card just fell on top of the Sun card. So this is happiness and joy, and this is definitely clarity. Oh my gosh, and an Emperor card right after that, Okay, so you do see, Aries, this person as someone that you could have a serious relationship with, but maybe you initially doubted it and you're letting go of this fear of disappointment. Looks like this person doesn't want to disappoint at all, or you have this old rejection wound connected to an idea of flirtations with other people, etc. They're not showing up that way right now in this reading. This is your reading. You know, Sun card and the Emperor card. So happiness, joy. Maybe you've been wanting this person to boss up, in which case just say, oh, they always take the lead. They're bossed up. You could both be like hard workers. And so this has been the thing, right? And so it's been like, okay, we're not sort of ready. We're not sort of ready. And maybe, you know, just it's been more fun and flirty and whatever. But like, I mean, Aries, there seems to be with the Sun card, like an understanding that this person makes you happy. They feel like you make them happy. They want to take the leap with you. So yeah, I mean, looks to me like you're going to be getting some kind of leap towards you for an offer. Let me see. What is this person's intentions? Okay, so it's been hiding true feelings. Got that King of Cups in the reverse. With, okay, the happily single thing, time with friends. Interesting, Aries. Okay. So this person's, I think that, you know, the Mars card, the hiding true feelings in this. So this could be the recent perceived past. And by the way, this could be what they're feeling about you, Aries, as well, because the Three of Cups, I said that in the Page of Wands. So it could feel like this is flirtation and fun and you've both been single, because this is happily single, living in the moment, time with friends. But then this says progression and arriving. Okay. And then we have, okay, renew and growth. New phase and rekindle. Ace of Wands. And then we've got picture, nostalgia. This is someone you've known a while. Temperance card, okay? So you could be friends, or you've met and it's like there's been flirtation, but you've both been single. And now this person's quite serious. And then we've got nostalgia, making new memories. We do have the teddy bear card. Wanting to date, blooming romance, interested in you, and what comes right after that. So first of all, I think this has always been not just friends. This has been a bit more romantic, but there's been a little bit of progression that needed to take place, like receive what you need. So there's been something about building to give each other, or for this person to feel like they can give you what you need. You might also have been concerned that what you were giving wasn't really enough, kind of thing. Do you understand where I'm going with this? Because what's the card that came out right after? Engagement ring, partnership and union, higher commitment. And then I have paradise, enjoying each other, happiness and joy. I mean, literally could be taking a trip in the sun. And then we have soulmates, soul connection, soul contract, partnership, life partner. There's a lot of major arcana here. This is what this person, what I'm reading, okay? So I wouldn't get in your own way, Aries, about the whole thing. So I do think there's been a little bit of this hiding feelings, or an appearance of it, because the focus has been very much on like shifting confidence, career, feeling really ready, that kind of a thing. And that would have anyway, Aries, been the mirror to you, but everyone shifts with you. So trust that, like, if this is what you've been hoping for and manifesting, then when it arrives, which is now, don't then say, okay, well, they're not serious, or go back to old story that, like, whatever. I mean, there's been, I think, a little bit of holding back here. Okay, that's the way, King of Cups. So how are you feeling about them? Maybe you've been holding back a little bit, Aries. Okay, so that's like, you can trust is what I'm saying. Anyway, this person's intentions seem pretty good, and they want to make new memories, and they seem to have this intention to have something serious. All right, Aries, I hope that resonated for some of you. I intend that it did. You can let me know in the comments. You can also check out my course Shifted for those of you that are interested in learning more about conscious manifesting and manifesting SPs, love, whatever it is. The link is in the description box of the video. And I'm sending you guys so much love, and I'm going to check in with you in 2 weeks' time.